What is going on, you stallions and stallionettes? AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven. CD Projekt Red has actually released mod support now for the PC version of Cyberpunk 2077. Now, that's pretty cool. That's one of the perks of playing on PC is that you can put on mods, add your own weapons, vehicles, custom texture packs, hacks, and tweaks to the actual gameplay. But is the timing really right? Alrighty guys, so sharing my screen here, this is an article that came out by Games Radar 9 hours ago. We also have another one over here from Tech Radar, again 9 hours ago. CD Projekt Red released its official Cyberpunk 2077 modding support tools, which gives PC Tinkers a jumpstart that will help you modify and create your own experiences in the world of Cyberpunk 2077. So that's cool and all, that's great. That's one of the many perks of being able to play on PC. I'm not saying that PC is better than console. It definitely does have a lot of pros, though. I do think there are pros and cons to console and PC. That's why I have and play on both. But I will say that is definitely a huge perk for PC is that you can take games and make them your own. You can add new texture packs to make it look completely different. You can add new weapons and vehicles and characters. You can make tweaks in there that will add like superhuman jumps and god modes. And now that's really great and all. And I do think that Cyberpunk 2077 should have mod support. However, the current condition of the game, I don't think really supports this. And I think they should be focusing all their sole efforts on making patch 1.2, which will be coming out in February, actually do a good job of massaging out the current bugs and glitches that we have in this game. It is practically still unplayable on console. Patch 1.1 that just came out here a few days ago, which is the January patch, did some steps in the right direction. However, it did introduce a new game-breaking bug in the down the street quest or mission that wasn't there before, and that's on the PC version now as well, which is unfortunate. But they should be focusing their sole energy on making this game a pleasurable experience for people to play, because a lot of people don't even want to go through their initial first playthrough until all these patches and updates, soft patches, hard patches, all this stuff is done. Because you only get one first time, and you don't want that to be tainted by game-busting bugs where you have to restart from checkpoints, or even slight cosmetic imperfections and glitches like NPCs walking into each other or textures popping in the background. That takes you out of the immersion and beauty of Night City. And this game is supposed to be revolutionary and groundbreaking when it comes to futuristic open-world games, so the fact that CD Projekt Red is adding mod support, I don't really think the timing's right. Another reason I say this is that modding a game script makes it less stable. It creates instability issues. So for a game that's already teetering on the edge of playability, PC is quite playable. It's got some cosmetic bugs and glitches, but it's definitely playable. You could get through the game and probably only have like 1 or 2 times you have to restart from a checkpoint. Not that that's good. That's not really excusable. But consoles, however, you're getting the blue screen of death. It's actually causing people's consoles to crash, not just the game, but like their consoles, where they have to hard restart their consoles. And it just looks bad. It looks like 720p. It looks literally like 720p at about 15 frames per second at certain scenes. NPCs will be standing right in front of you and they're not rendered in. Their faces look like mashed potatoes on the side of a plate, like a lump of Play-Doh. And then also, they've turned down the amount of NPCs and pedestrians on the street and cars driving on the roads by about 1/3 between the PC and the console versions. Everything's just really dumbed down on the console version, so it really is the definitive way to play this game would be on PC, hands down. And I have made a video, I'll have it linked in the description below, showing why this game really shouldn't be on 7-year-old hardware. So the PS4 and Xbox One, yes, I know when this game was announced and began production, it was during the era where those were the only 2 consoles it was being developed for, and then obviously PC. But the fact is, this game is very, very ambitious, and Night City is very vast. It's very vertical. So unlike Grand Theft Auto 5, which I know is a big open world game that runs really well on those consoles, this game is a lot more vertical. You've got like flying cars in the sky. You've got massive skyscrapers, almost all of which have interiors with explorable environment. So it's just a lot of game world to pack onto, especially the PS4 regular, the PS4 Slim, the Xbox One, and the Xbox One S. Now, the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro do a better job of handling this game, and it actually is pretty decent. And then obviously the PS5 and the Xbox Series S and X, when they come out with a more proprietary exclusive version for those consoles that actually optimizes the new hardware, that will be enjoyable as well. And then PC is also good, but it, like I said, it has cosmetic issues and whatnot. So when they add this mod support, I know I'm getting a little off topic, but it's hard to not talk about the background scope of where the game is at right now for you guys to fully comprehend and understand why modding support really isn't a good idea right now. The game is teetering on being stable and playable. So when you add mod support and people start actually trying to put in their own little home patches and tweaks and, you know, add weapon packs and stuff like that, that's just going to cause the game to be even less stable, which is not great. And also, with the time and energy they spent developing this mod support tool, which they probably had completed and in their back pocket for a while and we're just waiting to release it to the community, but still, that time and energy could have been spent on patch 1.2 for February and also the soft patches that are going to be coming after that, trying to get this game to its original vision. So I think they just need to focus on that and add, you know, DLC and support tools and stuff like that later down the road when the game is actually playable. It's kind of similar to Activision releasing like DLC map packs and stuff like that when they should fix the skill-based matchmaking, because nobody really cares about additional maps and weapons in Cold War until the game is actually enjoyable, because they're not getting thrown to a lobby with a bunch of sweats with G Fuel dripping off the mustache, DPI on their mouse cranked to 1,000, headphones at 11 to hear every footstep on the other side of the map, and a bunch of Boy Scouts getting match made with a bunch of stallions that literally know every pixel of the map and can tell when you're texting your girlfriend in a bush or something in the game. So I think a lot of these developers right now are focusing on the wrong stuff, or the stuff that is great down the road when you fix the core fundamental issues that are plaguing your game. So that's all I got to say, guys. Drop in the comment section below. I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts. Unlock your mind. Drop them in the comment section below. We'll get a nice little forum, a little think tank, a little positive community down there to go over what we think. You know, is this good? Do we think modding is a good thing for Cyberpunk, period, let alone now? I do. I think eventually modding should be in the game. That gives PC gamers the potential chance to create their own versions of the game or whatnot, which is cool. But again, people would just like to play through the actual campaign before modding it, and we can't really do that enjoyably right now. So that's going to do it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great night. Peace.